Next up is Bridget Dooley. She's escorted by her parents, Mary and John Dooley. Bridget plans on attending University of Illinois and studying psychology. Her biggest role model is Kyle from Torque, and her favorite PMD basketball memory is getting the cops called on the team by the interesting neighbor in Chicago and meeting her mini-me, Cora. Her advice to the younger classmen is to enjoy every moment with the team because it goes by fast. Always smile and be an athlete. Bridget Dooley. And finally, we have Maya Wardle. She is escorted by her parents, Leisha and Brian Wardle. She'll be attending Eastern Kentucky to play Division I basketball and study sports management. Maya's role models are her parents, especially her dad, who inspired her to play this game. Her favorite team memories were the coffee runs, ball trips, Lexi getting her chicken hat and playing with her sister. Her advice to her younger teammates is to enjoy every day you play this game. When you step between the lines, play to win and never be satisfied. This culture is the best she has ever been a part of, and she loves you all so much. Maya Wardle. We want to thank these student athletes, their parents and coaches for all their countless hours they have spent to be the best they can be on and off the court. Congratulations, seniors. We can't wait to see what you accomplish in the future. And now we'll turn the microphone over to Coach Langhoff.
All right, thank you everybody who's here, our guests from Manual. Just want to say a couple things about our group of 5 here. Parents, ladies, congratulations. This is one of my favorite senior classes I've had in 20. I've had 20 of them. And this group really embodies what we want our culture to be here at Peoria Notre Dame. Family first, toughness, great work ethic, and all 5 of them have demonstrated that and even elevated that level in our culture, in our program for the last 5 years. Marin, thank you for stopping me. I had no idea who you were at the Shamrock 2 years ago, and you said, Coach, I'm going to be your manager. I said, okay. First thing I asked you, what was it? What year are you? Because I said, I'm not training a senior and then having to do it again. So thank you. No, you probably don't. Marin has been everything to this program that you don't get to see. She's here almost every day, getting the scoreboard out, trying to do homework while I'm yelling at her to start the clock or stop the clock and keep score. Her favorite practices were when we were at Lakeview because I gave her a day off because there was no scoreboard there. So she really enjoyed those. But seriously, our program would not be the same without you. We're so thankful that you stepped up and got out of your comfort zone and joined us. So thank you. Sammy, we all know this is not how you envisioned or hoped your senior year would go for basketball. But you're here and you're a part of this family. You have helped us establish the culture that we appreciate and that our younger kids can continue to emulate that what you have done, your toughness. I know you tried it this year and it just wasn't going to happen, but you stuck it out. You're here. You're supporting your teammates. You're a great example for our younger kids, to battle what you did for as long as you have says a lot, and I'm so excited that, we would have loved to have you, but I know when we talked, you've got bigger things than playing high school basketball moving forward, and we're so excited for you and happy that you stuck it out in whatever role we asked you to be. So thank you, Sammy. Ellie, thank you for playing 4 years. We weren't sure that was going to happen. Every year I asked her, and she said, yeah, I'm coming back, and we we are so thankful. One of the toughest kids to play against in practice. Everybody that's handled the ball with her knows she yellow cards everybody at just about every day in basketball practice. But you are part of our family. You are a leader, and I personally, and I know your teammates are so thankful that you are still here 4 years into it, and we can't thank you enough for everything you've done. Thank you, Ellie. Bridget, I don't know who, I think it was Coach Santon that talked you into coming to basketball. So thank you, Coach, and everybody that got her involved. We did have a little help here because there wasn't a lot of options for female hockey teams. So we caught a break. But you've been here, you've worked, you've elevated your game, you're a great teammate, you do everything we ask you to do, and we're so thankful that you are here in Peoria in our family, and we can't wait to see what you're going to do in the future. So thank you, Bridget. Maya, thank you for everything. I know we've talked. It seems like some years go fast, some don't, but it's hard to believe that you came here 4 years ago with a COVID year, with no summer stuff, and you walked in and immediately earned the respect of the entire program, staff, all the players. You've changed this program with your toughness, your hard work, your leadership. You know, we as coaches, we don't get to coach players like you very often. So I'm so thankful that you've been here and been our leader for 4 years. And I know I said this at our banquet last year, but Maya's the only player I've ever coached that can play in practice, keep score, and officiate at the same time. And she's good at two of them. But no, collectively, thank you. You've meant a world to me. I know, not to get into it, but this year's been a struggle for our family, and our boys love you. You know, I'm sure all of you have driven our kids somewhere at some point, even, you know, not even this year, but you guys are our family, and honestly, I see you probably more than I see some of my family for 5 or 6 months in a row, and my family knows how important it is for me to be here and be with kids like you, and I'm so thankful. So congratulations to our seniors. All right, before we get started, we do have one. I want to honor Maya. Early in the year, like our first game, she scored her 1,000th point. Awesome. She's approaching 1,400 for the career. We hope we have a lot more games for her to keep that total going. But we have the ball that you actually scored your 1,000th point with. That was snuck back into the building a couple days ago. Your teammates signed it. Pontiac was gracious enough to let us have this ball. I know your scoring is one of the things you don't concern yourself with a lot of times because you're so unselfish. But this is a great milestone. Congratulations! Come get it. We'll get a picture.
This time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask everyone to please rise for our athletic event prayer and then remain standing as the PND band will lead us in the Star-Spangled Banner. Our prayer will be led by Father McShane tonight.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Holy Father, we ask you to bless these student athletes tonight on this court, keep them free from all harm, help them play with good sportsmanship. We especially come before you tonight with grateful hearts for our seniors who are celebrating tonight, who have blessed our program, our school, with so many graces. We ask you to bless them, especially tonight as they play. And we place them and all of us in the hands of our Blessed Mother as we say together, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Peoria Notre Dame High School Gymnasium for tonight's Big 12 intra-city matchup between the busy Rams of Manual High School and home team Irish of Notre Dame. First, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Rams. Go to Helen. A 5'6" junior, number 4, Liana Maxwell. A 6'2" sophomore, number 5, Nayana Payton. A 5'7" sophomore, number 20, Breasia Grayson. A 5'8" junior, number 30, Camilla Wade. And a 5'9" senior, number 33, Antea Taylor. And now let's meet and greet Irish of Notre Dame. A 5'11" junior, number 21, Caitlin Cassidy. A 5'8" senior guard, number 3, Sammy Lars. A 5'3" senior guard, number 4, Ellie Bear. point guard, number 22, Maya Wardle.
Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NDTV. It is senior night from the kitchen as we welcome the Rams of Manual High School. We were just waiting for the tip here as our officials get things together.
Yeah, we're going to have a little unique tip tonight.
Yeah.
We've got Sammy Lard able to play. Manuel's going to get a bucket to start the game.
First, we're going to see, I believe that was number 30, Camilla Wade getting a bucket, and then we're going to see honors coming the other way for the Irish as Sammy Lard's going to get a basket.
And now we got a sub coming in
Now
for
I got a
Sammy.
sub as Julian Mingus will check in for the Irish, and I love that opportunity to give these
Yeah,
seniors
the idea
an
behind
opportunity to
that
score.
is
Yeah, without a
Sammy's
doubt.
been injured and chance to get a bucket, and Manuel graciously agreed
Absolutely.
to participate in that. Now we'll start playing the game. So.
And again, Sammy, who's been recouping from an injury for the last several months, almost for the last year, as she prepares to play. As she just signed with Goshen College, I believe it was this week, and now she
She's got to play volleyball. And
absolutely, and now she has what I believe is the best shooting percentage she's had her whole career at Notre Dame for the season. So the Rams will get the ball in as number 20, Breasia Grayson gets it up. She's trapped high at the top, but they get the ball inside, and a nice finish for number 5, Niana Payton, will get her first basket. Wardle with the ball, kicks out to Mingus. They get it inside to Cassidy. Cassidy back outside to Maya Wardle. Back inside to Cassidy.
Very good
great
pass.
trading baskets as Cassidy gets her first basket of the game.
the key to this game, as anytime anybody plays our ladies, is how do you handle the pressure?
Right. And so far, they're doing a great job getting the ball
Be a travel.
up the floor, but that will be a travel, I believe, on number 20. Breasia Grayson will get called for an extra step there. As Maya Wardle will bring it up for the Irish. Swings it out to Bear. Bear back to Wardle. Wardle inside to Cassidy. Cassidy back to Bear. Bear's three-point shot off the mark. Cassidy with the rebound. Loses the handle and gets her own rebound. They kick it out to Wardle. Wardle for three. Good. Wardle's first basket of the game, first shot of the game.
And we got a foul.
And this one is going to be on Julia Mingus.
And
Her
Julia
first.
came in the game to replace Sammy Lard after Sammy's bucket.
And she gets a quick foul here. As we approach 6:30 left in the first quarter, the Irish lead 7-4. Grayson with the ball. She'll back it out, guarded tightly by Dooley. Dooley getting the start tonight. Again, folks, it is senior night here. The Irish have 5 seniors that were honored before the game. I believe it's 5, if my math is correct. But remember, you got to check my math 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, you know, it's all on one hand, so you're good.
A nice rebound and putback, but that was a great interior block there by Cassidy. And the Rams will get things started over as number 33. And Tanya Taylor will bring it out. Peyton with it, swings it back up to number 4, Ayana Maxwell. Guarded tightly by, and we're going to get an over, tip ball. They did call it tip.
Maya didn't agree with it, but
I think Maya is just arguing that she just lost a handle on it. She may have been right.
I think Maya may have been right there.
Yeah.
I don't want to argue with Maya.
Tough call. I thought Dooley played some good defense there, but this one's going to be on Bridget Dooley. Her first, team second. Folks, again, we are celebrating senior night tonight as we recognize Sammy Lard, Ellie Bear, Bridget Dooley, Maya Wardle, and team manager Marin Ruskuski, who has been an instrumental part of this team as well. Even though she's not on the floor, she has been the momager, as I think they termed her. just been an absolute essential piece to the success of this team as well.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of pieces to having a successful season, and really, you talk about a successful 4 years. It doesn't just happen. A lot of things have to work together to make that happen.
Without a doubt.
Nice rebound.
A nice rebound putback, and that I believe was number 5, Niana Payton. And again, coming in at 6'2", sophomore, Niana Payton's going to have a nice career for the Rams. Her strength and ability to finish on the interior is going to be a lot for the Irish to handle today.
Yeah, and it should be noted that I know Peoria High is without Leah Guyton, but Manual played Peoria High to a 4-point game last week, so it's this is not a Manual team that you just show up and you're going to win.
Oh, nice work by Ellie Barrett.
Ellie Barrett made a real good play.
And a good feed on the interior to Cassidy from Mingus. I'm sorry, Cassidy from Wardle.
Yeah, Coach Langhoff said at the pregame, that, Maya has scored her 1,000th point this year. She's up to like 1,400 now or something like that. But that's not really Maya's, I don't want to say her strength. That's not what she's looking to do. She's looking to facilitate as she's knocking down a three.
As she knocks down her second three in as many tries.
But when Maya just lets a game come offensively as far as scoring and shooting and just gets everybody else involved, she's as good as any guard in the state when she does that.
So we have, I can't tell what's going on, but it looks like number 33, Tanya Taylor, is having some issues with her leg, and I think they're calling for the trainer. I'm not sure the trainer.
Yeah, if they've got his attention or not.
Yeah, but whatever's going on. She looks a lot better now. She was hopping off. She was uncomfortable, but
yeah,
she
I don't know
came
if there
back
might
on.
have been tape someplace that was, whatever it may
But
be.
she looks like a different person as soon as she got back up. So Taylor has to sit out until she can get subbed back in. And that just goes off the fingertips of Grayson. And right away, we'll see number 30, Taylor, check in.
Whoa. 33. Come down here.
Yeah, you look, Mandio started a junior, sophomore, junior, and one senior starting. So this is a team that's, they're gradually getting better. Coach Nelson, Holly Nelson's done a really nice job at this program.
And Holly Nelson's going to put on put a competitive team on the floor every night. And as you mentioned, they certainly were the other night against Peoria High, and we're seeing it already this evening.
Yeah, they're, you don't just show up and beat this team.
Well, I tell you, 3 for 3 from behind the arc. Maya Wardle not wasting any time this evening.
Yeah, nice to see Maya, just shooting and making shots, because we went through a little stretch where we weren't making shots on a real consistent basis. And going into the postseason, there's going to be a night where, somebody's going to come out and light up the scoreboard against you, and you're going to have to make shots. Everybody talks about defense and talks about rebound. Those are all, keys. You still got to be able to put the ball in the basket. Very nice.
Nice pass and finish. Cassidy off the assist from Dooley.
Yeah, 6 early points from Cassidy as well.
Nice
big
steal.
play by Mingus.
Cassidy's finish off the mark, but big rebound on the interior.
Fouled on the ground.
So this one's going to be on number 4, Anna Maxwell, her first. That'll be the team's first foul.
Oh, they got a loss, confused on out of bounds play. Julia Mingus gets a layup.
Yeah, it was a great inbounds play. Ooh, that's the kind of pass that's not going to happen too often against PND.
No, little careless on that pass, but it got there.
And right now the Rams just kind of look a little slow to get things set up on this possession. They really just kind of need to settle things down.
Well, the one thing that with Notre Dame, no matter who's on the floor, we're going to guard you.
Right.
We're going to guard. It's going to be good, hard man-to-man pressure. Mando's not in a big hurry, and it probably bodes well for them to not be in a big hurry because you kind of limit possessions.
And not a bad thought from Taylor to try to get it in on the interior to Peyton. But again, that you're not going to be able to float passes in on Notre Dame.
No, not.
And
it's not going to be.
No.
It's not going to be just. It's not going to be just one pass.
Right.
You're going to have to move the ball, make the defense move. Ellie Bear, another
off the mark
nice
there. But again,
shot.
I tell you who's working hard tonight, right there, number 21, Caitlin Cassidy.
Yeah.
She's got 8 here in the first quarter.
And she's got probably 3 or 4 rebounds to go with those 8 points. And that's just typical Caitlin night.
That's a great take off the mark there. But again, as we talked about already, number 5, Niana Payton, she's got 6 here in the quarter, 6 of the Rams' 8.
Yeah, she gets the ball around the basket. She's going to do something with it.
A nice feed and turnaround jumper, number 21, Caitlin Cassidy. She's got I will say
10
a quick
already.
10.
Yeah, but she really does. And nothing has been forced out of those 10.
She's playing like it's her senior
Yeah.
night.
Well, I'm glad it's not. I'm glad we have another year of Caitlin.
Maybe we could convince her it's her sophomore year.
It's just, it's just incredible. You think about what these seniors have done in their 4 years. Their first year.
Nice drive through the interior there. I believe that was number 33, Antanya Taylor. Oh, maybe that was number 20. I'm sorry.
Grayson
with the finish.
Grayson, who's a really good player, good-looking player.
Nice hustle by Mingus to keep that.
That was
shot,
just a lack
to keep
of
that
going
rebound
after the
alive.
ball
Yep.
by Manuel.
That's a nice hustle play there for number 20, Grayson. She's going to get called for the foul. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a tough foul.
Yeah, you know what? As we are the announcers for Notre Dame, that's a tough one for Grayson because I think she might have swiped it cleanly. Great ball movement for the Irish. Wardle with it. Gets it to Lexi Bear, checked in, and gets it over to none other than Julia Mingus, who finishes it with her first 3 of the night.
I really like Lexi Bear in that possession. Lexi just came in the game. She had an open 3. She didn't take it because she hadn't been in the game. So she got to Julia Mingus, who was warm. Julia knocks down the 3.
Oh, I love this. Oh, and again, you see the exact same thing from Emmy Wardle. Yep. Checks off the shots, moves the ball around, and we'll see Mingus knock down her second 3.
And that's just Emmy Wardle's game. That's what Emmy's going to do. There'll come a time in Emmy's career, could be as early as next year, where she'll be thinking points first. But right
Absolutely.
now,
so they're going to give this one to the Rams. I'm not sure everybody from Irish Nation agreed, but you know what? 3.3 left on the clock. It's not worth arguing right now. Step up, play defense, and
don't foul.
That's some nice defense from Lexi Bear right there. Just force the poor shot, and the Irish will go into this first quarter break with a 29-10 lead. Coach, initial thoughts on the first quarter?
Well, one thing is we shot the ball very well. You had we made 5 threes, 2 by Mingus, 3 by Maya Wardle, and Caitlin Cassidy just when she was really the lone underclassman,
right,
in the game for the bulk of it, and just did what Caitlin Cassidy does: get the ball around the basket, you score, miss shot, go get a rebound, put it back up. And just a clean game, not forcing anything, just doing things well. And it really, if you're just watching the game, you might not know unless you look at the scoreboard. 29 points, that's a lot of points. And it just seemed like it was boom, just like that.
As you think about any level of basketball, 29 points is a lot of points.
Yeah.
Any level. And again, folks, tonight we're celebrating senior night, and we mentioned them before, but Sammy Lard, Ellie Bear, Bridget Dooley, Maya Wardle are 4 senior players, and then again we have to mention Marin Ruskowski. I think one of the we could say the glue that keeps this team on schedule.
Yeah.
And as you look at those 4 young ladies, and you think of their parents and their families, what great they all have phenomenal parents, come from great families,
and really in their 4 years here. And not everybody's been the whole 4 years. I know that the Dooleys moved in a little bit late, and I know that I'm not sure that Marin was a part of the program as a freshman, and I'm not sure.
I think she might have come in as a manager sophomore, junior year.
Yeah, but there's a good look by Lexi Bear, and it does.
Three-point
rattle
basket's
around and
good.
falls.
Number 24, Lexi Bear.
But I think, just kind of unofficially counting postseason and so forth, we have played somewhere in the area in those 4 years with a shortened first season with COVID of I think 104 games maybe or something like that, and we won 89 of them.
That one's a little long for Bear. Nice rebound there for Wardle. She kicks it out to Sticklemeyer. Shots off the mark for Sticklemeyer. Bear gets the rebound. She goes up and gets fouled. We'll see Lexi Bear at the line shooting 2. This foul is on number 4 as Ayanna Maxwell, her second. This will be the team's first, I believe.
Yeah, first of this quarter.
Team's first foul of this quarter. Lexi Bear knocks down the first.
But you got a senior class that's won basically 90% of their games. They have established set a culture in the program that now you hope that kids coming in that are following are going to just follow that lead, and the expectation is we're supposed to win games.
Right. And just an incredible, these girls came in with great leadership in this program, and these 5 seniors have become, as you're referencing, incredible leaders themselves.
Yeah. No question.
What Cora Hines did there was absolutely fantastic. It's difficult to do, and she just did it again. That was a nice finish on the interior there. Number 5, Ayanna Payton.
And, we haven't even mentioned this yet because, we did have a chance to talk during the JV game with some technical issues here, but, this is an opportunity. There's Lexi.
3-point basket, good.
Feeling pretty good about shooting
Bear.
the ball right now.
Yep.
That's a travel or an out of bounds? Out of bounds. But, one thing we haven't mentioned, though, is they win this game, it's an undefeated conference championship.
Right.
And in all those wins, just to give you an idea that, I think this would be our first conference championship in those 4 years. So, this is not easy to do what they've done this year. They're accomplishing some things, but, their sights are set bigger on
Lexi Bear, her third 3 in, I believe, just as many tries. Her 3 for 4 there.
Yeah, and she's only played, a handful of minutes so far.
Another steal for the Irish.
Oh, she got pushed before she trying to go up.
I tell you, sometimes you watch number 23, Emmy Wardle, and you see the physicality of her game and what she can absorb physically, and you forget that she's a freshman.
Yeah.
Absolutely one of the toughest girls you'll see on the floor any given night.
Boy, they lost Lexi again.
And she makes them pay. Lexi Bear, 4th 3 of the evening.
We have not missed many threes, if any.
Folks, we mentioned earlier that our JV game was not live streamed this evening due to technical difficulties. We were unable to interview our seniors. We're hoping to rectify that before tonight's over, either during halftime or
that was a foul.
Immediately right after the game. We'll try to get the seniors to the table to hit them with the tough questions. Only the tough questions.
Yeah, I think we'll probably be tossing them some softballs tonight.
We might. Admire Thompson gets tagged with her second foul. Her first foul, team second. But Coach, as you were talking about, this team came in under the veil of COVID, played a very shortened season compared to what they're going to see this year. Came out of COVID, and then this year, going to be what's going to be probably considered the best Peoria Notre Dame women's team in history to date.
Yeah, it's you look at there have been Notre Dame teams, at least one team I know in the past. I think when it was just a 2-class system that got to the Elite Eight.
Right.
There have been some really some good teams, some regional championship teams that have lost in sectional, but I think this team overall.
Great defense there from Cassidy.
But this team has the potential to put together an unbelievable record.
Another
where
three-point shot. Stickelmeyer knocks that one down.
Our shooting percentage on threes tonight's got to be 80% so far.
I've got 10 threes counted already.
Yeah, we haven't shot many more than 10.
No.
But so the things that they're looking at now are opportunities. That we want to get that region.
Right.
I know they're trying not to talk the S word, the state
Right,
word.
right,
That's
no.
something they're trying to stay away from, and I certainly don't want to be the one jinxing. But their goals now is let's go one step at a time. You try to win every game you play, and we've done a pretty good job of that.
Right.
We've had 4 losses and 2 to Alton,
Right.
who's a top 2 or 3 team in 4A. 1 to Lincoln, the best team in 3A.
Maybe the best team in the state
Could
right
be,
now.
could be, because they beat last weekend
Alton, didn't they?
O'Fallon and Alton.
Yeah.
They beat both of them in the same weekend, so that gives you an idea. And then a team out of St. Louis. So, we've played a schedule, we've won, but that's all to prepare for what's coming next. And
Right.
I know our kids, you talk to them, because being competitive, they would love to be in this 3A sectional.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think if they had any way to make that happen, which of course they don't, they would try.
Yeah. But you know what? You can only play what's on your schedule and
Right.
what's there. And so they're looking right now at we're going to come out. I think it's Monday night in Chillicothe and
Yep.
play regional. We want to win that game. We win that game. Now we're going to look at the next game. Every
next
game that
game.
you're playing
Yep.
is the most important game of the year. And
I think their first 2 would be in Chillicothe,
Yeah.
followed by moving on to Canton.
Correct.
Which, if anybody knows how to coach in Canton, it's Coach Langoff.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, nice look on the interior. Cora just
Cora
lost
lost it on the way up, but
you know what? Stuck right with it. Number 32.
Well, she padded her stats. Got an
Gets-
offensive
yeah,
rebound and a bucket.
exactly, and she gets her first bucket of the game. Although I think she made about 400 in that basket earlier tonight. In the
Yeah,
JV
she
game.
was scoring a lot early,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Good, strong
I
move.
tell you, that's
that
a great
girl's a
move.
nice
Diana Payton's got 10 on the night, and
6'2" sophomore who moves well, shoots the ball well around the basket. I like her.
Cassidy was wide open there at the top of the key and just showed great patience not to shoot it.
Yeah, she could have taken
Yeah.
that shot easily.
I mean, that's one we've seen her make many, many times, and just showed patience. I like the drive, went for the kick, got fouled.
But it's one of those you look
Yeah.
at and you say, you know what, you can get that shot anytime in this possession.
Right.
We don't necessarily need it right now.
And who'd they call that one on? That was
11.
11, yep, okay. So Meyer Thompson picks up her second, I believe the team's third.
Ellie Bear returns, nice steal. 33.
Nice finish. And Tanya Taylor.
Manuel's also a 2A team. And, there's going to be some teams come regional that, don't really want to face a team like Manuel. They've got some explosive type players. That's the first time it looked
Yep.
like Caitlin kind of rushed her shot just a little
Absolutely.
bit. She turned it and realized she was so wide open and did kind of rush it a little bit, but
Number
we'll give her a
33.
pass.
Number 33, Taylor brings the ball up. Tanya Taylor is somebody who you absolutely want that ball. You
Yeah.
want the ball in her hands. She creates, she can pass, and can drive. And that's one thing. You see a lot of height. It just as
Boy, good pass
You know what? I
inside.
don't want to say I just predicted that, but perhaps.
Yeah.
Brazier,
No,
Grayson.
you're right. Taylor kind of is kind of the
Yeah.
motor, the engine with some of these young kids, and Manuel's got some things that
Nice work again,
tell you what.
Lexi Bear.
Lexi Bear could go in the parking lot right now and throw the ball in the gym, and it would go in the basket. Everything is
She
going
is
for it.
having a night.
Oh, when she gets hot, she's just incredible. Mia Wade with the 3. Is that was a 3?
Yep. I think that's what they said.
I was looking down. I wasn't.
Yep.
I'm trusting John Cummings, and I should trust John.
Well, he is the village president, so
That's right.
if he's going to call it a 3, we got to accept that the village president knows what he's talking about. So that foul is going to be on number 20, Brasia Grayson. I tell you, sometimes it is fantastic to watch.
That should be 5. That's 5. So that's 2 shots. Yeah, I thought I had 5 down there.
And again, you know who called that first was Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings called 5 fouls first.
Well,
I mean, he's not the village president for no reason. He is practically running the show here. So
I heard a voice from afar that sounded like Mike Baer, just kind of make a little comment on his daughter's shooting. So, Ellie, let's see if she can knock one down here. I think she shot that free throw like Dad, a little long. I think she's going to adjust this one, a little short.
You know what? You know, that shooting might be attributed to her junior high coaching.
Who was her junior high coach?
You know what? I don't want to name names. But it might have been, it might have had a similar last name to one of our announcers here, and not the Plunkett kind.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say, I was hoping they wouldn't call that a travel. That was a good move.
So that foul is going to get tagged to Emmy Wardle. Her first and the team's first, but what a great finish there. Antaya, am I saying that correctly? Antaya Taylor.
I think so. Yeah.
I think I've said it incorrectly several times tonight, so I apologize for that. But boy, that was a great finish on that shot with the foul.
I like the footwork too. She faked, she stepped through, pick that foot up. That's not a travel.
That's a great pass.
That's
another great
good
pass.
Don't put it down, Bridget.
Yeah.
They want to get Ellie a shot though.
I tell you, Bridget almost took off Maya's whole head right there on that pass. Oh, good kick. I tell you, that's about as pretty as it gets. Maya to Emmy with a beautiful finish from behind the arc.
That's what Maya, I think, for the next 4 years in college is going to be doing. And I think Eastern Kentucky is really, really lucky to get her because that's what she does. That was a tremendous pass. Oh, this girl is good.
I tell you, number 5, Nyana Payton.
She's having a game.
She is. She doesn't get flustered underneath the rim, much like that
Julia
young lady
Mingus.
right there, number 5, Julia Mingus.
No, never gets rattled.
Julia Mingus listed at 5'6", plays like she's 6'5".
Yeah, she's so good at finishing around the basket. That's going to be a travel. Yeah,
that one absolutely. But if that shot had gone in, I think they'd have to give it to her.
Yeah, I would have fought for it.
So, folks, we're at a minute left here in the first half. 55-25. Wardle brings it up, gets it to Dooley. Dooley surveys, swings it over to Emmy Wardle.
Boy, that's good defense. Julia tried coming across the lane, and Taylor was just not going to let her do it. I love that.
And that's one of those things. Nobody gets through the lane unscathed.
Good rebound by Dooley. Went after the ball.
Look at Mingus beat the person to the lane. I mean, that is just incredible. And great hustle by Emmy Wardle to get down to the floor, get the layup.
And what lets that happen too is what goes unnoticed is Bridget Dooley sprints the floor on the right side. The defense has to be aware of Bridget. They can't just key on Emmy. So she's forcing the defense to make the decision. Good things happen when you run the floor.
Another great move and finish for number 5, Nyana Payton.
Payton is not going to want to leave this gym. She's having
14 points here in the first half for Payton. And folks, we'll go into the halftime break with the Irish leading 57-27.
That's a lot of points.
We're going to try to get in touch with some of the seniors to interview them a little bit. But before we do that, we're going to take a break for our dance team. Don't go away. We'll be back after halftime.
Please direct your attention to the court where the Peoria Million dance team, coached by Emily Walker and Tally Severe, will be performing their halftime routine. We'd like to wish the team good luck as they compete at the Illinois Drill Team Association state competition this Saturday. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy Viva la vida!
Did you ever?
Speakers are Cody Ireland and Tom Lindbergh. So we need them to come forward for the half-court shootout.
Sammy. Sammy. You want to go first or me?
Just get her on. You don't need us. Yeah.
There you are.
Oh, she had you guys on. Are we on? Are we live? All right, folks. As we shared with you earlier, tonight is senior night, and we're honoring 5 seniors with our Lady Irish basketball program. And the first in the hot seat tonight, and we're going to go formal, apparently, if we're looking at the book, Samantha Elizabeth Lard.
Yeah.
Sammy, we're thrilled to have you sitting here with us. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
senior night and for having what will be this season's best shooting percentage.
I know. I think I'm 100.
You are.
One
you
for
absolutely.
one. And leave it right there.
Exactly.
And great form. We saw you attack the rim, and I'm pretty sure you're fouled, but there's no call on that one.
That's what I was
But,
thinking too. I was like, the contact, it was
yeah,
there.
I saw
You,
your. I
you
saw
didn't
your
want to
da-
shoot a free throw, though, did you?
You know, your dad was pretty upset in the audience. He was already kicked out.
He
for
was
the
definitely
no call.
screaming.
But we're thrilled to have you here, and congratulations on
Thank
4
you.
great years and
Well, like,
and a big week.
And really, what Coach
Yes, for sure.
Coach Langhoff said was, you know, not the year you planned on. You've had the injury bug that bit you, but you had a pretty big moment yesterday. What happened yesterday? And
So I signed. I'm officially a Goshen student, I guess, kind of. I'm officially like a volleyball player there, so I'm so excited.
Goshen is
It's in Indiana,
not too far from University of.
Notre Dame.
Yeah,
so
I'm familiar with Goshen. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
excited.
yeah. So that's congratulations. That's
Thank you.
really that's pretty cool.
Tell us a little bit what drew you to Goshen and the volleyball program there.
So the coach, I clicked with him and his assistant coach. Like, they're so easy to talk to and so nice and so supportive. And like, interesting enough, the school has a coffee shop that like students can run. And that's what I want to do, is own a coffee shop. So that was like a big
Awesome.
like factor. So I'm so excited.
That's excellent. So now you, interesting 4 years of just sports in general here,
Right.
and we can talk about, we can talk about injuries, we can talk about COVID, we can talk about all the things you've seen from volleyball to soccer to basketball. And here it talks about your favorite memory, and a lot of people are talking about the Chicago trip, and I'm sure there are things you cannot share about
It was
that.
crazy.
But give us Sammy Lard's favorite memory of 4 years at Notre Dame in athletics.
Oh goodness, that's a big question. I'm trying to think, like, I think just like every moment when we like won games, if this makes sense, like just we're all together happy, like we're just a family, and all these like sports where like we finally did it, and all like big games and stuff like that. Like when we beat Richwoods, like I feel like we've always beat them, thankfully, knock on wood, that it's just like after those, it's like we're family.
Right.
So those are just special.
I love it. I love it.
Now, before we go, tell us health-wise, what's up? Is soccer in the picture for the spring? Or did I hear you maybe are seeing a doctor again soon, or what's going on?
Yes, we're not quite sure about soccer, or because I have to get surgery again. So that's gonna be a quicker recovery though. So that's gonna be fine. But it's just like, do we risk it with soccer or just focus on like? Because I'm in club volleyball right now. So it's like, do we just like push with club and do a lot of physical therapy? So we'll see. I mean, I don't want my soccer career to end, but it's like I have volleyball to look forward to.
You now have a path and
Right.
kind of a little bit of your marching orders.
Right.
You're playing collegiate volleyball, and
Yes.
that's kind of what your goal is. But at the same time, don't want to say goodbye to soccer yet
Exactly.
either. I'm sure.
Like it's been my thing since I was like kindergarten. Like I don't
Right.
know, my cleats up, but.
Before we dive into the second half here, I do have one more question for you, because as we look at these books here and put you on the spot, tell us a little bit about Aunt Linda and why she's your biggest role
Oh
model.
my goodness, she is my aunt, and she's on my dad's side, and she's honestly my number 1 supporter. Like, sorry to my parents, but she is always texting me, like she's so proud of me, and she's like one of the nicest people ever, and she's such a baddie. Like, she'll drive motorcycles through Utah and all these like states, and I just want to be her. So
I love to hear it.
So do
Well,
I.
Yeah, I wish she was here tonight. We'd put her on the headset
yes,
as well.
her stories are crazy.
Well, save them for us, because again, we want to hear all about them. Sammy, we can't thank you enough first off for just being a wonderful inspiration in terms of your perseverance. We know this, if you had scripted this coming into PND, it would have probably looked different. But kiddo, you are an inspiration to us as we sit here and we call games and you fight and you continue to get up. And seeing you sign yesterday, it puts a smile on everybody's face.
Thank you.
And having a front row seat to this, and knowing your family, your parents and so forth, and knowing you, it's going to be a joy to continue to watch you the next 4 years at Goshen. and seeing all your successes there.
Really
And so
appreciate it.
thank you for being you, and thank you for sitting with us here today, and continue just being you, because it's a wonderful joy to us all.
Thank you so
And
much.
enjoy this ride. Hopefully this will continue for a few more weeks.
Yes, fingers
And
crossed.
enjoy it. You've earned it.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
All right,
Thanks,
have
Sammy.
a good night. Enjoy tonight.
Thank you.
Folks, that was senior Sammy Lard. You can send Marin over. So, folks, we're back here in third quarter action, and as we continue to do the third quarter, we'll do another.
Yeah, as you
interview
were
here.
talking with Sammy, I looked, and Maya Ward just one of her patented touch passes for a Caitlin Cassidy layup, which was really kind of just the epitome of senior night. 4 years of Maya, the type of passing and court vision she has.
And again, we're going to get another senior over here if we can. We'll see if we can get. Let's see if we can get our manager over here and put her in the hot seat while we bring some third quarter action to you. And if here she comes.
We got Marin showing up here. Yeah, we'll keep trying to call the game best we can, and as we're into a 32-point lead for the Irish right now.
Not that we don't want to take anything away from the game here, but folks, we've got. All right. Yeah. Oh, you're live, kiddo.
Yeah, Marin, like that.
Like that.
Is right.
So we now have senior team manager Marin Ruskuski with us, and Marin, I have a list of stories from your youth, probably from ages 3 to 6 that we want. No, I'm kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, this is team manager Marin Ruskuski sitting with us right now, and yeah, that's you on the screen. So we got you front and center with everybody watching.
Great.
With a couple bald-headed guys here.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Yeah. I'm off the screen. That's part of my contract. But Marin, we're thrilled to have you with us here tonight, and congratulations on senior night.
Thank you.
Such an instrumental part of this team, as Coach talked about before the game, and just tell us some of the emotions you're feeling tonight as we celebrate senior night.
I'm definitely just glad to be here. I've never had obviously anything like this before because I play golf. It's not really like this, but I'm just so grateful for the team. It was so exciting just to experience something like this and be with my girls one last time in this home arena. So yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling happy.
As we mentioned with Sammy before the plan is to do this for a few more weeks, isn't it?
Yes, we're hoping so. We're hoping to have a good run.
Excellent. What's some of your favorite things to do with the team, for the team, in your role?
I would definitely say filling up water is always really funny. I always manage to find myself in really interesting situations. I've walked in on 2 different teams trying to have their team meeting before the game, staring at me like I'm an imposter. That's always something. But I love just doing the score at the table during practice for the girls. They always come up, always talking to me, complimenting me on the really hard work that I put in during practice.
Now, when did you start working in the basketball program?
Last year, junior year.
Okay.
Yes, which I just kind of decided to go for it on a whim, and it's one of the best decisions I ever
That was
made.
going to be my question. What drew you to it?
Anybody talk you into it?
Kind of. So basically, they didn't have anyone after Hope had graduated, and Bridget and Maya, who were both some of my close friends at the time, we're just we need someone. I wasn't busy during the winter. I was this is just something to do. So I told my parents I'm going to do it. They said okay, and here I am.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, it's good for you. I think even better for the girls program. I think it's been I know how much they appreciate what you've done. So, and you become a basketball fan. Maybe you were beforehand.
Yes.
I don't know, but I've seen you at Bradley games and then all these things. So you become a big basketball fan, which is cool.
Everyone from my family could probably tell you I'm not much of a sports person or a basketball person. But
I wouldn't say that. I think you attend a lot of sporting events.
But honestly,
and you are an a state golfer.
If you're a golfer, that's something
I mean, you're
I can't do.
certainly the best golfer in the family by far, including your father, and I will say your uncles, all of your uncles, and I hope one in Michigan is listening as well.
I hope so too. I hope he knows that this is our conversation.
Yeah, I'm putting
right
you
now.
as number 1 in the family.
Number 1 out of the Ruskuski Lynch family.
Yeah,
golfer.
definitely. You got the
Appreciate
Lynches
it.
down pat. Don't worry about that. So, but
But yeah, no, I mean, I learned about basketball. I didn't know anything before. Now I feel like I'm pretty good at knowing how it works on the court, which is exciting. So it's fun. I like it.
That is
I like it a
fantastic.
lot.
Tell us a little bit about plans for next year. Have you solidified anything, or you still have several options open?
I have not solidified anything quite yet. I'm either looking at going to Auburn University or University of Tennessee in Knoxville and doing either like a pre-med program or just majoring in biology. But I definitely know it's going to be one of those two schools. And then
You want to be a doctor?
I do.
What-
I want to be a
and what-
physician. I don't know what type yet. I might be a podiatrist.
Here's
like
the question:
my
Are you
parents.
going to keep it above the ankles, or are
I
we
was
going
gonna
to
say, I
don't
keep it
know.
in the family business?
I don't know. Yeah, you know, the feet, as weird as it sounds, have honestly grown on me. So, so it might be that. It might be who knows what. I'm open to options.
You probably are kind of a podiatrist already by trade. You know,
I
just being
mean,
around it.
The conversations I hear at the dinner table, I feel like I'm honestly a pro at this point. So.
So I'm kind of grilling everybody on this last question here, the last couple questions on, as we look at the book, and some of your answers here are just beautiful, Marin, and I love them. But one in particular is we talk about your biggest role models, your two brothers, and tell us a little bit about that answer and your love for your brothers.
So.
Yeah, I put you on the hot seat there.
Yeah, you did. I might get emotional.
That's okay.
Gary and Gabe, my brothers, my younger brothers, they were both born with a genetic disease that's caused them, obviously, to be very disabled. They can't, walk, talk, eat, do anything on their own, which has definitely been a crazy journey for our family. But I mean, I really just admire, they don't have to do much to just bring so much joy into our lives, and they're so tough. I've never met people stronger than them to go through the amount of surgery and hospital stays and changes in life. It's something that not many people obviously are going to experience. And to know that I have them with me every step of the way, especially into my future. I mean, they're the reason I want to go into medicine. I want to be able to help people like them, like so many people have helped them. And so it's just my biggest inspiration to have them be my siblings and be my brothers. I couldn't have asked for any other way.
Well, Marin, as we celebrate senior night and you being an extremely instrumental part of this team, it's no mistake that you are an inspiration, I know, to those two beautiful boys as well, to your parents as well, especially through challenges there. You are to me, to your uncles, to your aunts, to your cousins. You're exceptional, kiddo. There's no doubt about that. And we absolutely love you and adore you. And tonight, enjoy it. It's your night. It's senior night. Celebrate it. Have fun after the game. Enjoy this final home game here with these ladies, your pals, and thank you for sitting down with us. What a great night it's going to be.
Thank you for having
and enjoy
me.
this ride. This is fun. And what a great way to go out as a senior with this group. So, but they're lucky to have you. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see you at some St. June events, right?
Yes, I'll be there.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marin. Appreciate you sitting with us. Okay, folks, we're back here for the conclusion of the game. We'll talk with our other three seniors, Ellie, Maya, and Bridget, following the conclusion of this game. Right now, the Irish lead 69-35, as you can see on the screen in front of you. We're approaching 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Coach, can you bring us up to speed a little bit on what transpired while we were talking with two of our five seniors?
Well, kind of the same way that the first half goes. We have Nana Payton just continues to score. She's at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 points, and just proven to be very, very difficult for us to stop. But on the other hand, the Irish just continue to shoot the ball at a very high percentage. So it's been really an entertaining, for a game that's a 36-point game. It's been a very entertaining game, to be honest. It's just, I just think that, the Irish right now just have a few more weapons than what Manuel has.
Well, yeah, I think when you tell a high school coach, hey, you're going to have 35 points in the third quarter. You might think, hey, I'd like to have a few more, but okay, I'll take 35, especially against Peoria and Notre Dame. I'll take 35 points.
Yeah, if you're scoring, 12, 13, points a quarter, you're looking at 50 points a game, and then you're going to have a chance to win a lot of games doing that.
Yeah, but the turn side of that is, the other side of that is the other team's going to have 71. That may not be the other part of that answer you want.
Right.
So.
And Notre Dame is just getting shot lights out tonight.
Right. Absolutely.
Shared the ball. Look like they're really having fun playing tonight, playing a clean game, not throwing the ball over the gym, not missing shots around the basket, and those are the kind of things that your coach Langhoff and his staff, you're looking at and say that's what we want going into this regional. We want Manual is not just show up and beat them. This team is continually getting better. They got some good young players, and we've had to play well to get this margin.
That's a great little hesitation there from Emmy. I thought she might have gone all the way, but no, instead we're going to see Lexi Bear just continue.
Yeah, she just...
I don't know what she did in during the interviews there, but I know she has at least 5 threes.
Yes, that's her fifth three of the night. She's up to unofficially 23 points.
Wow.
Without shooting a lot of shots, to be honest with you.
Just great shot selection and great ability to finish those shots.
Yeah, every three that she shot has been in rhythm, catching the ball in rhythm. She's been open, has forced nothing.
And the other part of Lexi's game that we have seen is her defense has improved tremendously since coming to Notre Dame. I think this her transfer to Peoria Notre Dame has been a great benefit to both her and to the Irish. Again, we can't say enough great things about Nyana Payton. Again, Lexi Bear with another 3, 6 threes on the night.
She's just like unconscious tonight. It's just and going back to what you're talking about, Lexi, with defense, and she came, from a program last year that predominantly played zone at Richwoods, which is, so to get the man-to-man idea behind it, it takes a little bit. And when you're in grade school, she's only a sophomore. Forget. So last year, as a freshman, she probably played a lot of zone in grade school, which a lot of teams do. And so you have to learn how to play man-to-man. You don't just say go guard somebody.
Great finish by Mingus. Mingus finishes. Just a beautiful finish there, and the Irish finish with a layup to go to 79-37. 21-point quarter to the Rams 10. Again, not a whole lot right now that the Rams can do, and I suspect with this running clock here in the fourth quarter, the Irish will work the offense and not put a whole lot of points on the board. But
it's just a matter of a team that really is just when you're talking about man, you're just a little bit outmanned. We have Notre Dame's got some veteran players, even though there are some young players. Really, only the 2 seniors that play a lot, Maya and Bridget, and the younger players. But those younger ones they're young as far as Lexi Bear and Emmy Wardle are sophomore and freshman, but their playing experience and their ability and all that goes beyond that. And Cassidy and Mingus obviously have played a lot of varsity ball, so experience really shows. And then when you shoot the ball well, that makes a huge difference.
Folks, we're going to take 10 seconds. We'll be right back with you. Folks, we're back here for the fourth quarter of this varsity contest. The Irish have a commanding 79-37 point lead. The Rams have done everything they can to try to stop the really hot shooting of the Irish, and it just has been too much. A great drive and finish, Aiden Maloney. Just a great job by Maloney. Get through that lane and finish.
Well, she was in the 20s in the JV game, so you might as well
keep going.
Just continue.
Yep. She had a wide open lane there, and that's what just take advantage of it.
Well, and I'll tell you, Allie Stickelmeyer created that because Allie was able to get away from a trap and make that pass, and then Aiden had the opening because of that.
Absolutely.
Because of that trap. So, Allie, again, an unselfish, smart play. And Allie's another one who's just, her game has just grown so much this year. And she is such a key part of this team's success.
A nice drive. Just, again, I would almost encourage Thompson, don't scoop that shot.
Yeah.
Just go up strong, try to draw that foul. Great
That's
job
a nice
to get
lead
that pass
there.
up ahead. Yep.
Very nice.
A nice finish there for number 20, Brazia Grayson.
Yeah, Grayson's a good player. With her and Peyton, that's two really, really good sophomores to build around.
Hines swings it over to Maloney. Maloney with a great pass on the interior. Not sure if it got knocked out of Chaddock's hands. I couldn't see it.
Right, I was blocked too. But you know what? I just like the effort we're seeing right now from Manuel. And what Coach Langhoff's doing now, he's going to put his seniors in, then he'll let them get pulled to get a little recognition from the crowd, which is always kind of a nice thing.
So Dooley gets on the interior, off the backboard, good. Bridget Dooley.
So Bridget got her bucket, so now he'll run a sub in and get them the recognition they deserve.
All right, and here it comes. And Bridget Dooley and Maya Wardle. And again, as we mentioned earlier today, Maya Wardle was recognized for, and there is Ellie Bear as well, exiting on senior night. But Maya Wardle getting recognized tonight for 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Which happened in the Pontiac tournament, I believe it was.
So and I think Coach Langhoff said she's approaching 1,400.
Right.
And that's really a lot. I mean, it's a lot of points for anybody. But when you're talking about somebody that basically their game is point guard, facilitate, run the show.
Nice finish for Admire Thompson. Cassie almost loses it. They get inside, and
yeah, that's a foul.
Hines is hammered.
But you know what? If you're going to foul them, make sure they don't score.
That's the thing.
Yeah, don't, nothing dirty. It was just going up and making a play.
And Taya Taylor gets fouled.
And with this being our last home game, and we won't be doing this again for the girls. I'll be attending a majority of the games, and I hope I'll be attending games for another 3 weeks. Don't want to forget just watching Cora Hines shoot the ball here. What an exciting future. Cora. I mean,
we're going to be saying that name for a long time here in this gymnasium, and that's a young lady who's going to have just a wildly successful high school, and I suspect collegiate career.
Yeah, she's very, very impressive. She has been from day one. And you look and you typical coach. I'm going to talk like a coach now. You're always looking at what's happening next. What's next year? You can't really enjoy the year because you're always thinking about next year. But obviously you don't replace a Maya Wardle.
Right.
I mean, like Coach Langhoff said, Maya is kind of a once in a generation type player.
Without a
depending
doubt.
how many years you coach, you don't get many players like that during the course of with everything that she brings to it. But when you take what else we still have, and you add a Cora Hines to that mix, and we've seen what Abigail Chaddock can do, and what Aiden Maloney has been doing at the underclass level, and then Allie Stickelmeyer, and I think it's just the train's just gonna keep rolling. It's just gonna keep going.
So here come the Rams back the other way as we approach 2:30 left in the game. Maloney comes up with the rebound. Irish trying to slow things down. They get the ball up to Chaddock. Chaddock attacks the middle. Gets it out. We're going to get a foul on number 11, Admire Thompson. Lovey Thompson's fourth. I think she thought it was her fifth.
Yeah.
Smiled and ran
I got
right
one
back
more.
in.
I got one more.
That reaction made my night.
You can't take. Ooh, Core just ran into a brick wall, and that's good for Core. Figure out that's good defense. You know, you always tell your defender to, don't let that cutter cut in front of you. Get in that spot, and that was
a nice move by Maloney. I almost would have told her go all the way. Way to be generous. I love that idea. We're going to get a travel called here. But I would say to Maloney, attack that hoop. So we're going to get a substitution here as a welcome number 21, Brasia White.
I'm trying to just take a look at what's going to be happening in the near future with girls basketball.
Oh, a nice three for Stuckelmeyer. I believe we open, is it Monday night at 6 o'clock?
That's what I'm looking at right now. 6 o'clock Monday night against a winner of, and I think IVC and Orion. If I'm not reading this wrong, so we'll be a 6 o'clock game.
Monday, that would be is that the 12th?
That's the 12th.
That's a great pass. Oh, a couple of misses for the Irish as we're under 30 seconds to go here. At this point, you just don't want anybody to get hurt.
The action hasn't stopped just now.
Yeah. Nice finish there for the Rams. Number 30, Camilla Wade.
Don't need to shoot it.
And I suspect this is going to run the clock out here with the Irish finishing this one 87-43 on senior night. Folks, we're going to try to get the last of our seniors over here to interview. I don't know if they're going to go in and do their final post-game chat or if we can get them over here really quickly. Out of respect to Coach Langhoff, probably should allow them to go talk first.
Yeah, we'll see what he's got in mind here, but we can chat him up for a few minutes.
But again, tonight, all Irish, big games from really Lexi Bear was a ton to deal with.
I had her with 26 unofficially.
Just a great game, and 6 threes.
16 for Cassidy, 14 for Mingus, 2 for Lard, 6 for Stickelmeyer, 2 for Dooley, 3 for Aiden Maloney, Maya Wardle 11, but 3 early threes. Emmy Wardle with 5, Cora Hines with the bucket for 2, so just a good balanced overall effort.
Well, we have a few seniors that we're still hoping to talk to. So, folks, give us a minute here, and we're going to try to get some answers. So don't go far as we try to bring out, if we can get them. I'm really hoping that Coach Langhoff is short-winded tonight.
Well, have you heard Coach Langhoff? He likes to talk. He was.
Yeah, you know what? Wonderful words about the girls from Coach prior to the game. All right, folks, we're gonna keep the live stream going here for a minute as we try to get some answers. Hold on 1 second.
that camera here. Hey, look at, come on. Who's got the better haircut here? Come on.
Yeah, see?
I'm going to push to do it tomorrow at the boys' games. That's what I'm going to push for. There's quite a few, but we can get it. Because we could even get the girls during the varsity game. We could get them during the varsity, yeah. Yeah. As we look to wrap things up here tonight from the kitchen, we're going to save our interviews with Maya Wardle, Bridget Dooley, and Ellie Bear. We're going to get them at the varsity or probably the JV boys game tomorrow night. We'll try to catch them after we talk to the senior boys during the first 3 quarters of the game. We'll try to get the girls during the 4th quarter, so we're not cutting it short. So our final here tonight is, I don't know if I have the exact numbers here, 87-43, the Irish over the Rams. This is the end of the girls' home season, but the girls will be playing in Chillicothe, 6 o'clock Monday night, start the regional. Come out and follow them. Hopefully it's going to be a long run for the girls. And we'll be back here tomorrow night as the boys are going to be entertaining Champaign Central for the boys' senior night. So we will see you all then. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
God bless everybody. Good night.